I really liked the material, the bamboo. It's not really a grass, but it's like a grass. It's not wood, but it's an amazing material. Maybe 20 years ago, I did a installation in Okinawa, and it was a 60-foot dragon that Susan and I worked on. And after doing the dragon installation, I met up with Susan in Kyoto. And at the last day we were there, we went into a bamboo forest, and we found like this bamboo lumber yard. And these two older men, they were in their 90s, working with bamboo. And they were splitting it the same way I did, using almost identical tools and bending it the same way I was bending it. So I started bending bamboo into shapes that I really loved. And doing installations for hotels and hospitals is wonderful, and especially for hospitals that they wanted, recognizable shapes that are birds and things like that, and pleasing angelic shapes sometimes, perhaps, that when somebody walks into this big open vacant space, there's something that calms them a little bit, perhaps. Bringing the natural materials in was very important, that it would be bringing the outside environment to the inside built environment. So I made this piece for an installation I did originally for San Juan Island Museum. One of the pieces, it was a 45-foot whale, and the space was only 35 feet, I believe, in length. So it was, again, an engineering thing where the tail of the whale would meet coming from the sky and meet together, and the swimmer swam with the whale. But after that, I really felt like, I want to finish this piece. I don't have a deadline or a budget, and it's just things I wanted to work on, and I was never able to do figurative pieces. So this has kind of been more of a personal thing where I've taken it to a little bit different level. And I love the unfinished part of it because the bamboo winds and weaves, and it's just, again, I love the shapes that it alone makes, but it seemed so unfinished that, people weren't really seeing it. And then I thought about the swimmer and making canoes, and I thought about skin and how we all have these skins that we live in that hide what's inside of us, and they hide all the networks that are inside of us. And I found this birch log many years ago on the beach, and I saved it. I started disassembling the bark and working with the bark, trying to make canoe shape, a vessel shape. Then I also found this cherry in the water and took that bark off. And so the cherry and the birch bark are skins that are hiding or holding the internal parts. The piece itself is deep inside of me because of maybe my own experiences and kind of universal experiences. The swimmer is swimming down to rescue something, but then she's also lost. So it's about hope and loss.